فكر كده. انا اقول جنوب ده ناس بقى ما بيمشوا تاني في غابه، لكن سبب ده واحد. انا قاعد 6 شهور ما لقيت ميه بتاعي كله ما لقوا. ومباري انا بات طوال جيبوا ميه بتاعي بتاع شهر واحد. انا اشيله، انا العسكري 1500 وسويه فوق هنا ما اعرف لو كم 200 ولا كم. انا طوالي لما جاي من ساره بتاع بلفا هناك ده في مطعم واحد بس جنب ساريا بس كده. انا خاشة طوالي جوا، انا فات جوا هنا طوالي. انا ماشي طوالي هناك. مرة ده قاعد اقول يا مدام في شنو؟ ايه the wife ده بتاع رestaurant قال يا في كومبو لام، كومبو سمك، وفي كومونيو، وفي جدار انجل باص. جدار ده بس جدار 6 شهور ولا نو 3 سنة ما اكلت جداد في كشمير ده. انا اقول كلا جيب جداد ده، انا اكلت جداد تمام. انا اقول يا مدام قروش بتاعك ده كم؟ هو مدام جاء توالي نا جيب ورق بتاعه ده كتبونا بانجليزي. انا اقول مدام انجليزي ده سوايا. The English is very small.
So this young soldier, he's a Southern Sudanese soldier, is explaining the difficulties he's facing as a soldier in Sudan, fighting for the security, for the peace of Southern Sudan. But he worked for almost 7 months without paid. And when he got paid, he was paid for only 1 month out of the 7 months he worked. So while he was there, of course, he's hungry. He need to eat something. He went to this hotel and he asked, what combo do they supply? Is it? They told him that they have the combo for meat, the combo for fish, and the combo for chicken. Then he said because he had stayed for 3 years without eating chicken, without his chicken touching his lips or mouth. So he said, well, bring me that chicken. He ate good. After I asked, how much is this? The wife of this restaurant person came with a receipt. He told her, I've not been to school. Due to the war, I joined the war. I was taken in the bush to fight when I was young. I did not get time to study. And he said, just tell me verbally, how much is it? So that's what we're going to listen to.
I leave school when those time I was still young, and then I will go and then I will fight for the Junub. مرة ده جاب توالي بيل بتاعه توالي انا اقول كم، وقال لي ده 1500. انا اقول نو، اقول بعربي، قول 1500. انا قال له انا ما اقول مطعم كله، انا اقول اكل انا اكل كم. يا اقول ما جداد ده ما بعرف. قال 1500 جداد وايد طلب سكاير، وده بدار سكاير ده ما اكلت. انا اكل بس بزيد يا جماعه.
He was given the back of the chicken, that bony part. I don't know what it's called, but it's the back of chicken and it is by the spine of the chicken. There's no much meat in it. And this lady told her it is 1,500. Say, I'm telling you, tell me what I've eaten. How much is it? Not tell me the money. Tell me how much have I eaten. So yeah, that's the price for chicken. Hey, continue.
يا اكل بنبقى يا توالي انا طلع لي بكم سبحانه ودينا بنانا وده ما يبدا. Asa madam beta mi beta war ko gal gurus beta je tala. Asa ka de sere. Ya zara mama yal kul jas. Gal wara jay le jib kilowatt beta lab sawa. Asar yal ya gulam.
It is not something that is laughable, but the way you speak, you make it like, you can smile, but it's a pain. It's not a smile of happiness. It's a smile of sadness. So he paid this money out of what he had, and yet at home, his wife now already showered all the kids. They're waiting now. Their father has come to receive uh, the salary, and the father is going to come home with 1 kilo of meat. But Sasa, the money he has is not enough. Out of the 7 months work, he's only paid for 1 month. And he has a wife in town where he is right now, and he has another wife in the village. How is he going to divide this? And how is he going to go to his home to say, well, I've come. He feels really, really, really bad. That's why he's crying.
Come Sarah Kolam. Serious, I'm going to get طلب تبي بس لكل المهم انا ما بكورك لا اقول جو زول العسكري كويس يا بنت بالله توالي اصلا انا بمشي بيت تبي بقول كلام كام انا توالي تصب زرارة كل ثقة بتاع قابة وين تمشي قابة ناقود.
Because of that, if he says he's not gonna cry. He has to be strong. From there, he went right away to the bush, and was thinking really like to go in the bush and start fighting. Begin another fight. But he thought, he said, well,
يلا بعدين لو انا بقول زي ما اجيب مشاكل بجيب كلام تاني يا ده بقول لا ساكر لو بعدين بعمل فوضى جوا مدينة بيقولون بتال ما بتالين يا اخوانا.
that's why he thought, now if I go, I start fighting again. That's why they say the soldiers are doing bad things in the town, doing bad things in the community. It is not because they want to do it. It's because of the situation. They work so hard, many months, they're not paid. And when they're paid chicken chance. They cannot feed their family. They cannot imagine his children have not eaten meat for I don't know how many months or years. He has not eaten chicken for how many years? 3 years. That's why when I got this money, he said, well, let me check what is in this hotel. But when he heard among the combo there was chicken combo, he chose the chicken combo because he had not eaten chicken. Imagine.
قرب بتاعي ده سكر انا إنه مرة واحد اتنين نساوين بتاعي ده في دلوان وتاني ده في بلد انا بودي له ده وداك ده بودي له سنو وفي يال سكايرين زي small boys تاني ده مدرسة ودقيق سوال بكم فاهم زي بكم I cannot go from the bush there ناك.
Imagine. He said now, how can he support his own family? He has a wife in the village, he has a wife here where he is, and a sack of wunga, I don't know how much it costs, I forgot to listen that part. It's a lot of money, expensive. I don't know, to buy food is expensive. And he has young boys that also need school. They need school fees. Their life as soldiers in Southern Sudan is very difficult. At least if they would be paid monthly, they can take care of themselves. But now you work for 7 months, you're not paid. And when you're paid, finally they give you only money for 1 month.
بس تجيبوا تريز عطب ما في I cannot لو كان يا جماعة يا ده لو بقى جيش بقى لو لقوا قال جيش قاموا الفوضى يا جماعة ما تلوموني ساكن جو بتاريخ كم سبال بكم سبيه ويا ده فات بواجي ده ويا اللي راك ما كلا لكن بس أنا زول ده انا ما بفوت بقلب انا بقوي قلب بتاعي وانا بقول الحكومه بتاعي يشوف بكلام ده ما بسيط كلام ده قوي يا كوارا صلاح علينا اول علينا ما داير كتير بتاعكم ده
You see, he said he's not going to join the rebel in the bush to fight. He will stand. He will stand strong, but he will speak to his government. What the government is doing is really not good. Imagine your workers. These are the backbone of Southern Sudan. The soldiers are the backbone of Southern Sudan. Now, if the government don't take care of them, who else will take care of them? If the government is not feeding the army, who will feed them? This is a message that every nation need to hear. It's a message that need to be shared so that these wicked activities, these This is inhuman treatment. It is not something that has started now. This is what has been happening even before Sudan was divided. This is during when Sudan was under the Arab. This was exactly practice that was happening. I had a family member that used to work for the government for those, because I was a child. What I remember, 3 years, 3 months, you don't get paid. What do the workers, the government workers, have to do? The police, the jails, what do they have to do? They have to go to the shop of the Arabs. They write their names there. The other names are registered in the books, so that by the time, the day they receive their money, that money will go to that shop. The food they already eaten long time. You begin again to register your name. This is inhuman treatment. I don't see it in other part of the world where the workers work for 3 months, for 6 months, 7 months, they are not paid. Why are the Sudanese doing this? The Southern Sudanese doing this? Why are you bringing the Arab mistreatment of the black Southern Sudanese to your fellow Southern Sudanese? This is something that people need to share. Something need to be changed. Sudan needs Southern Sudan. Junubin, you need to change these activities. You cannot fight in the bush for many years, make other people, children to suffer, and then you use them. Yet, if you see these people in the big offices, they have a lot of money. You come outside, you buy houses, cash, you go everywhere. But your fellow people who are working hard to bring peace and freedom and justice in Sudan, you are mistreating them. No wonder there are so many things happening when people go to Sudan. There are many things. You find that, how are you treating your own people like that? You're supposed to treat your nation the way God wants you to lead. At least how about the lazy one? These are the people who sacrifice themselves. They're working so hard day and night. In fact, they've sacrificed their life. To be a soldier, that you sacrifice your life, This is something that the government of Sudan need to work on it. It's something that people need to discuss this. People need to support this young boy. He is so brave enough to bring this topic up. Nobody has ever brought this topic. Imagine, I was a child, I experienced this, because the family member was working as in the government. Hunger, not hunger. That's what the suffering, the people who are working for government. In fact, it's better to be just in a village, be a farmer in Sudan. You earn your living, there's no hunger strike. But these people sacrificing themselves to work, like this young boy. Imagine, the government, you need to think about these people. You are supposed to be a worshippers of God. According to ZEPHANIAH 3:10. How do you worship when you're mistreating your own people? All what you're thinking about is fighting each other. You don't think about the economical needs of the people, the spiritual needs of the people, the social needs of the people. See this young boy. This is his right. He has a right to cry. He has a right to speak out because he has worked. Even God say, work for you. He's a man. He's working for his family. He's supposed to be paid. If you don't have money, why do you employ these young people to fight for you? You have the gas oil in Sudan. Where is the money going? That the money is not paying these young soldiers. This should be a shame to the nation, a shame to the whole world. This boy's message need to reach far and wide, even to the human rights. I don't think this is a human right. Human right could support a government that is mistreating his own soldiers, mistreating his own citizens. Wake up, Southern Sudanese. Speak up like this boy. Support these young soldiers of Southern Sudan. He's fighting for his country. Anyway, continue to watch until it's finished, guys. Subscribe. God loves you. He loves you more. Let's support the right thing. Anything that is not really godly, let us stand against it. Let's stand against every inhuman behavior right now, because we are living in a time that we need to wake up. Believers need to speak the truth. The truth need to be spoken. The truth always will set us free. So I salute this young boy. May your truth set you free. May your truth bring liberation to these people that are being mistreated. I have some people that died even without receiving their salaries in Sudan. You know, you work for how many months? 1 year you have not received. Imagine. This is very inhuman. We should treat people the way they ought to be treated. You know.
Tako le shilu. Shakal butako itu bamul sunu bamul wenu itu duk bunyat sala lopi Dubai wala wende itu dari de gachi mu de butako lagi bedali sakayar itu jibule da ya kwana de talina asari kida belet bukul betalam ma bukul galla askari batala askari amul zede ma amul zede we will be in peace if you give us our small salary wallahi I will not touch you I will not even talk to you I will be happy with my big boys Rajit pegaba ini bes, arakan dar abal aja bat dar pun saat pegaba marawan lagi, orang aja fikir kira, orang gol jurub dah, nas pegaba bem sudah ada pegaba, lagi, sebab dia white,
My Facebook,
ada god, sinta sar, mali gid maya betai, gulu, mali gu, umbari ana pata wale jibu maya betani na betai sar white.
Without receiving his money.
أنا شيلو أنا العسكري helpكم سمية وسوية فوقنا هارب كم 200 أنا توالي لما جاي من سارة بتاع بلفا هناك ده في مطعم واحد بس جنب سارة بس كده أنا كاشة توالي جوا أنا فات جوا أنا توالي أنا ماشي توالي هناك مرة ده قاعد أقول يا مدام في سنو the wife ده بتاع restaurant قال في كومبولام كومبو سمك وفي كومونيو وفي جدار أنقل باص جدار ده بس جدار 6 شهر نو 3 سنة ما أكلت جداد كسمي ده أنا أقول كلا جيب جداد ده أنا أكلت جداد تمام أنا أقول يا مدام جروس بتاعك ده كم هو مدام جاء توالي نا جيب ورق بتاعه ده كتبنا بإنجليز أنا أقول مدام إنجليز ده سوايا the English is very small I leave school when those time I was still young and then I would go and then I will fight for the Junub مرة ده جاب توالي بيل بتاعه توالي أنا أقول كم وقال لي 1500 أنا أقول نو أقول بعربي أقول 1500 أنا قال له أنا ما أقول مطعم كله أنا أقول أكل أنا أكل كم يا أقول ما جدا ده ما بعرف قال 1500 جدا وايد طلب سكاير وده بدار سكاير ده ما أكلت أنا أكل بس بزيد يا جماعة يا أنا أكل زبادة بقى يا توالي أنا ترى 1500 ودي له بيرانا udah bayar benar. Asa madam benar benar. Uar bukan sekali gurus benar aja italah. Asa kan sere. Ya sana mama ya kulu jas. Gal luar aja lagi kilowatt benar lam sawa. Asa ya aku lam. Income sara aku lam. Asa ya aku jidat talat tapi jidat des lukulu. المهم انا ما بكورك لا اقول جو زول العسكري كويس يا بنت بالله توالي.
Yes, guys, that is the struggle in Southern Sudan. The mistreatment by their own people. Many years ago, when they were fighting, they said they're fighting to bring freedom to the Southern Sudan, to the Junubin. Now they are on the seat, leading their own Junubin. You see the Kokora, the division, the tribalism, and the mistreatment of the workers, the soldiers, the police. If anybody work, pay them because they deserve, everybody deserves to be paid for what they have worked for. If you don't have money, do not employ these people. Let them go so that they can do their own work. But you employ the workers, you hold their money for their salaries for many months. What do you expect them to live? Then they have to go in and start robbing. If they're robbing, they're killing people to steal their money. You see, these boys say it's not because they want it, but their money, the money they pay them is not enough. It's not enough. And it's not paid timely, not monthly. They hold their pay. Imagine you can work for a year, maybe you get paid for 3 months only. And if they can hold for 6 months, that means in a month, in a year, they can pay them only twice. But the rest of the months, their money is not paid. Why are you holding people's money? You have the natural resources that you're making money off it. You're exporting Sudan oil. Where is that money going? You are embezzling this money. Do you know God one time will ask you guys, you people who are embezzling this money for people, the sweat of your people. You are supposed to lead these people. Sudan is not for one leader. Sudan is not for two leaders. Sudan is for everybody living in it. It is your responsibility to take care of your people. If you are an employee or employer, you need to make sure you pay your employees. This thing you're doing, one day God will ask you guys. Anyway, God will judge, not me. God will judge. But the truth has to be spoken. Support these boys, support the soldiers, pay them. It is their right. Not only the soldier, anybody who works in Sudan, you need to pay them. And promote peace, no division, no segregation, no tribalism. Southern Sudan should be bigger than that, should be better than tribalism. It's not only two tribes. It's this mistreatment. God help. Anyway, guys, God loves you. Share this video, subscribe.